can be a fighter if you want. I'll be there to catch you if you fall.
Well, we're going to Disney Springs for a bit. But we're just leaving the room and going to leave our luggage at the front. So bye bye room. $8263 in the 90 section. It's been nice and, well, I think it's one of the quietest parts. It's still a little bit noisy, but one of the quietest parts, overlooking the pool. Oh, I'm so sad. It's really strange because it's not, I don't get this feeling leaving any other holiday. I'm quite pleased to get back. But leaving Disney is just so sad. It's, I suppose it's because I'm not sure when we'll be back again, because it is a very expensive holiday, and it's getting even more expensive, and I'm going the wrong way. Here we are. And it's getting more and more expensive. We would like to do California next time, maybe. Nearly dropped my phone. Yeah, my phone. So we're just sat waiting for the Disney Springs bus. Oh, is this it now? Oh, it's arrived early.
Yep.
It's arrived early. Anyway, we're going down to Disney Springs. I've just given my ears away to a little girl. And it was really sweet, bless her. She was sat eating her breakfast, wearing them when we went back up. So at least they get to stay in the magic for a bit longer. Oh, it's quieter this morning. Yeah. It's quieter this morning, isn't it?
Oh, it's nice like that.
Yeah. Right.
Which bit are we going to then?
I don't, do you want to look in the
Well, while we're down this end, we might as well.
sports shop? Trevor's just bought himself a new pair of Nike 38s?
Pegasus 38.
Pegasus 38s. He's going to dump the box. Oh, they're nice colour, aren't they? I like
I would have chosen
I
this
like
colour.
this at the back.
They said they've only got this colour, and I was like, well, that's the colour I would have chosen.
So it's only a saving of about £10 buying them here, but
But look at them.
buying them from your holiday money, so. The balloon going up.
It's really hard.
Oh, it's going to be sad not to see these blue skies.
Come on, can we go on it?
What, the balloon? Mason's got a cake pop from Starbucks. They're nice. Make sure you hold it over there.
Why are they called
They've given him a bonus one because on one of them the chocolate had cracked. Pop. They gave him an extra one. I've got lots of sugar.
And I've got
And Trevor's got
flat white.
a sensible flat white. This is our view. Just sitting outside at Starbucks.
Why is it called a cake pop?
Well, because it's pop. I don't know.
Lollipop.
Yeah, like a lollipop, yeah.
That might be good.
You've been up in that, but the one in France. Family just coming back. We're having a ride on the Amphi cars. They look really cool. So they're cars that go into the river or into the lake. They do look very cool. But I've missed it now. The volcano just went off at rainforest. Oh no, there it goes.
Can we eat there?
No, Mace. You're just eating two big cakes. We're going to go in basin. And well, you have to wash your hands in here, Mace.
Why?
Because of this really nice stuff. Come over here, let's show you. Look at the Mickey soaps. These are cool, aren't they? Oh, you love your bath bombs, don't you? Oh, this is nice. Oh, it's a llama, Mace.
I know, it's no drama llama.
Are we going to wash our hands?
Why do we need to wash our hands?
Our last little look around World of Disney.
For now.
Trevor's gone to Under Armour.
And then this one, I get one. And
Oh, look. I do love that 50th Starbucks tumbler, but it's so much money for a tumbler.
Where's Mickey?
What are you looking for? Mickey TV?
Yeah. Remember the Mickey TV? Where all the Mickeys were there?
Oh, I don't remember.
That one, at the checkout, there was Mickey.
Oh.
Oh,
Oh.
remember that?
No.
Mickey.
That's princess stuff. We don't want that, do we?
Well, at the checkout.
No. We've got one of those already.
I want it.
No, we've got one already.
I want it. Oh, can I have? Hi.
Hi. Oh, I thought you were Mickey. Just in Goofy's Candy Co. Gonna get some treats to take home. Oh, how cool is this? It's made out of jelly beans. Must be like working at Willy Wonka's factory working here. I'd get far too fat. Hi! Kings of the bus. So we've been Disney Springs, done a bit of shopping. I got a really lovely print. Just in the arcade. Oh. Trevor's trying to show Mason how to play games. So we're going to have a little bit of lunch. Mason's favourite ride of the holiday.
Yeah, this is a roller coaster. It's called Hotel Coaster.
We're on the Mears shuttle. Unfortunately, not just leaving pop. Our flight's 3:30 now, and our flight is at 5 to 7.
Something like that. Well,
Yeah. Yeah. So it takes about half an hour. Oh, whatever. It takes about half an hour to get from the resort. As long as we're not picking up anyone else. We may be picking
What,
up.
on the motorway, you mean?
No, another resort. Oh. So
On the side of the mountain?
if we're going straight there,
Summit
then it may take a little bit longer. Right.
Very sad.
Mason and I are very
Very
sad.
sad, mate. Oh, yeah. Bye-bye.
Trevor keeps mocking us, saying, "Oh no, it'd be nice to be home," but it won't. At least no work for like about 4 days, so yay. But it's okay because we'll be booking California soon, as soon as we can. So before this you would have seen our travel home day, but I thought I'd just add on this little video on the end because the travel home day is quite short because I was far too sad to vlog. So before this intro you would have seen just a few bits of our travel home day. We've been back a few weeks now, so we're settling back into life, unfortunately, into real life. But I just wanted to come on and do a little bit on our kind of highlights of our trip, what we think could be improved, what we'd like to see improved, and just a short little haul. It's only a few bits of my favourite things that I brought out there. So I've got some absolutely beautiful bits. Of course there were loads of other stuff. Mason brought loads of stuff, Trevor brought a lot of t-shirts, but I just wanted to come on and show a few of my favourite bits. So let's get started. I'm going to do what we particularly enjoyed, the highlights of our holiday first, because there were lots and it was difficult to pick because we just had an amazing time. For those of you who don't know, we spent 2 weeks at Pop Century. We did all on site. We hired a Mustang for 2 days and we did a little bit of iDrive because we wanted to do the Star Flyer. We wanted to try a restaurant on iDrive, Uncle Julio's, and we just wanted to have a little look down iDrive. Plus, Mustangs are Mason's favourite American muscle car. So we did a little surprise for him, which is, I'll try and link the video down below of his Mustang surprise, which made my little heart happy, seeing his little face when we hired out a Mustang. And Trevor's as well. I think Trevor enjoyed it more than Mason actually. So first highlight would definitely be the Skyliner. It really is a game changer for Disney. It makes the parks so much closer together. We stayed at Pop, which is at the end of the Skyliner, and it shares a station with Art of Animation. And we just, I mean, it was brilliant. It meant that we could pop over to Caribbean Beach to try their quick service out, which we did. We, I mean, Epcot, you're kind of 15 minutes away from Epcot on the Skyliner. And Epcot's my favourite park. So it's just amazing to be able to take the Skyliner, and particularly at night as well. It's so peaceful at night, and when you're just going across the sky, looking at all the lights, and you look back at Spaceship Earth all lit up, it's beautiful. It really is. And definitely anyone that's a bit wary of trying it because they're a bit scared of heights, you need to do it. It is a bit nerve-wracking because it does take off at quite a fast pace, and it comes into the stations quite fast as well, and you think, oh my god, is it going to stop? But it does. Well, there's been a couple of accidents, but they're just little bumps, we don't talk about those. But yeah, just try it because it's amazing. Second highlight, I would say the Contemporary stay. I did a little surprise for the boys and I can't believe I managed to keep it a secret. I booked it via DVC points. We're not DVC members, but I hired some DVC points off of a company. I will link them down below as well if I can find their link. They were brilliant. It was so smooth. My cat's just jumped up behind the camera and sniffing it. The process was so smooth. I would definitely, next time I'm doing on site, I would definitely book via them. Because you can also, hopefully when the Disney dining plan comes back, you can get the DVC company or the DVC points owner to add the dining plan for you as well. So 100%, if I did another on-site stay, definitely, or when I do another on-site stay, let's say, I would definitely do via DVC, because we book our flights separate anyway, and then usually book direct with Disney. But yeah, 100%. And staying on the Contemporary, it's a bucket list hotel for me. Ever since I was little, I've loved the hotel with a monorail going through it, and it's a classic resort. It's an opening day resort for Walt Disney, and it's still amazing. Even as a 40-year-old adult, the fact that the monorail goes through the building just still amazes me. And yeah, although our room did need a little bit of updating, because we stayed in Bay Lake Tower, which is the DVC resort there. The DVC is separate, so if you book on the Disney Holidays website, you will book one of the rooms in the main Contemporary resort or the Garden resort there. But because we did DVC, we were put in the Bay Lake Towers. So we didn't stay there for the room. We stayed there to be able to park hop and do the monorail and just be close to the magic. So we actually resort hopped over to the Polynesian, and we went to Trader Sam's Tiki Terrace, where we had a few cocktails and a quick service dinner, and then we wandered down to the beach and watched the fireworks, and it was just magical. I was sat there and Trevor was looking at me because I was sobbing, sat there on the sand watching Mason watch the fireworks. And also they pipe through the music to the Polynesian beach, so you can hear all the music in time with the fireworks at Magic Kingdom. So that is, yeah, it was lovely, and it was a much more relaxed way to see the fireworks. Obviously you didn't see the projections, but we went to Magic Kingdom another day and stood with all the crowds on Main Street and watched the projections as well. But definitely one, and the cocktails are lovely at Trader Sam's Tiki Terrace. But you do need to get there quite early on in the evening. I think we got there about 5 p.m. and we literally got the last table, because you can't reserve tables on the Tiki Terrace. So we got the last table, and there were people kind of stood all around the entrance to it waiting for people to get up so they could grab a table. So yeah, my advice would be go there a bit earlier, have a few cocktails, have a quick service dinner. Trevor and Mason stayed at the table whilst I went and got the quick service meal, and we stayed there until it was we left there at about 7:45 because the fireworks were at 8, and wandered down to the beach. And the beach it's quite busy. Obviously it's nothing like Main Street. There's loads of places to sit on the beach, and yeah, definitely, if you can, make that one of your put that on your to-do list, because it was magical. Okay, another highlight would be Rise of the Resistance. It was our first time in Batu. Obviously I've watched loads of vlogs, but nothing can prepare you for when you get there, and just the size of it, and everybody, all the cast members are in character. And I mean, yes, you're going to queue, it's Disney, there's going to be long queues for the popular rides, but it is definitely worth it. The cast members on the ride are just amazing and in character. Yeah, and just the whole immersiveness of it is epic. And I think they're the AT-ATs, the big things that destroy things. When you go into the showroom with those, they are just enormous. They're like, I suppose they're made to be the actual size that they're meant to be, but they're enormous. They're just like, and you think, oh my god, this is a ride. It's just, yeah, you've got to do it. I was never a fan of Star Wars, but when I knew that they were building Batu, Star Wars Land, I made myself watch all the films, and I got a bit hooked. And then, yeah, now I love it. So we watch all the spin-offs of Star Wars on Disney Plus, and yeah, I'm a convert. Another highlight would be hiring the Mustang. It never gets old pulling up at the traffic lights and revving, hearing the rev of that engine. It's just, oh, my mum's calling. we'll cut her off. She'll probably try and call again. Yeah, and Mason's face, because again, Trevor knew about the Mustang, but I managed to keep it a complete surprise from Mason. And it just turns out that it was a red one and it was a soft top one. So Mason's favourite colour is red, and the fact that it was a soft top as well was just amazing. Of course, we had the roof down. You know, you had to have the roof down if you got a soft top Mustang. But and we booked that direct through BA just because we had some vouchers left to use, because this holiday was originally our October 2020 holiday. So when we cancelled it, we then got vouchers back. So when we went to rebook, we had a few vouchers left over, I think about £70. So we then booked the Mustang with that for a couple of nights. But yeah, it just enabled us to go up and down I Drive. We did a little bit of shopping at Walmart as well. I love Walmart. It's just, yeah, I expect the Americans think we're absolutely bonkers, all of us UK people. We go out there and, like, one of the things I brought back was bin bags. I brought back bin bags from holiday. But I love them. They smell lovely. They're so strong. And actually, I've just found out that Kirkland Signature do them. So they're the same ones, just under a different branding because it's here in the UK. And so I ordered 200 bin bags on Amazon. They're on Amazon. Again, I'll put the link below. And they're the same ones. So, okay, another thing we loved was the mobile ordering. Brilliant. It went without a hitch for us. We had a Disney gift card that we got with the Disney Travel Company for booking. So I think we had $700 in all, or $709. And that Disney gift card, you can also link to the My Disney Experience and use it for the mobile ordering. Brilliant. It's great to be able to sit down and wait for your food instead of queuing up. Because I'm a planner, I love the fact that we can plan where we're going to eat. For example, round World Showcase, I know kind of the times we're going to be in the different countries, and I can plan ahead to mobile order. Yeah, and that was brilliant. We ate in the American Pavilion. Is it something Eagle? That serves all the, I can't remember what it's called now, but it serves all the kind of ribs and everything. And I ordered that on the Skyliner over to Epcot one night. And when we got there, we found a table and I could go straight up and get my order. So mobile ordering is brilliant. And yeah, just remember, if you have a Disney gift card, you can link that in My Disney Experience. Okay, so the last kind of highlight has got to go, I've got to do a shout out to the cast members. They're absolutely brilliant. Over here in the UK, on the UK Disney sites, there's been rumours going around that, you know, the cast members aren't as friendly. It's not the old type of Disney service that we're used to. But ignore it. They are still lovely. They still can't do enough for you. They'll still say, you know, they'll still make conversation with you and chat to your kids and tell them that they love their ears or they love their t-shirt. And the front desk at Pop couldn't do enough to help us as well. We had a little problem with our Magic Band link ups. It was my fault because I've got one email, but I've got Google Mail and Gmail. Now they both go to the same email, but I'd registered my Disney Experience app with Google Mail, but I booked with Gmail the Walt Disney holiday. So it was actually my fault, but they sorted it all out. It took a little bit of time, but it was done. But yeah, cast members are still lovely. It's still magical. I've seen people go in and saying, oh, it's, you know, it's changed. It's so busy now. It's not the same. But if you go with that sort of mindset, then you're not going to enjoy it. If you go thinking, oh, it's changed, it's, you know, it's it's so expensive, there's big queues. Yes, it is, but you just need to set your expectations. You are going to queue for the big rides. It is expensive. It is going to cost you like $6 for a cupcake. It is going to cost you $5 for a bottle of water. And you know, you just need to set your budget. If you can't afford to budget those things in, then you need to take stuff with you. Go shopping at Walmart and take snacks with you, because again, in Walmart they do great Mickey snacks and stuff, so you don't have to miss out. Yeah, get your water from Walmart, take it with you in your park bag. All the restaurants will, all the quick service restaurants will give you a free cup of iced water. You just need to ask. You don't need to feel kind of embarrassed about asking for a cup of water. Also, Starbucks locations will give you a big cup of iced water. So you don't have to pay that. It's my cat. You don't have to pay that $5 for a bottle of water if your budget doesn't allow for that. So yeah, there are ways around. What we think could be improved, what we'd like to see improved. Number one, mousekeeping, or it's Disney's equivalent of housekeeping. They come in every other day, change your towels, empty your bins, but the whole, and I think we had our bed linen changed twice when we were there, which that's fine, because I don't change my bed linen more than once a week at home anyway, so the bed linen's fine. The only thing is they didn't sweep the whole time we were there, the 14 days, they didn't sweep. And then you've got hard flooring, so it does get a little bit mucky, and sometimes you're eating in your room, having snacks in your room, so kids drop stuff. So I would have liked it to have been swept, or even something there so that you could sweep it yourself, like a long handled broom or something, because you know, it would have taken 5 minutes to go over it myself. So they could pop that in with the ironing boards. You know, that would be good. I certainly wouldn't mind doing it myself. And also, you know, our toilet wasn't cleaned. Going on holiday with 2 boys, they are just a nightmare. And there was nothing there to clean it with. Unfortunately, when we went to Walmart, I forgot to buy some disinfectant wipes. So yeah, the toilet wasn't touched the whole 2 weeks, so it was pretty mucky. I would wipe it over with a bit of tissue, but it would have been nice to see that done. And you are paying a lot of money, and obviously I know that Disney, they are doing their best. They're finding it hard recruiting new cast members. The whole world is short-staffed at the minute, so no doubt it's something that will improve over time, and we'll get our traditional housekeeping back again, or mousekeeping back again, with time. But yeah, just in the interim, it would be nice if you had like a dustpan and brush or a broom that you could just sweep yourself. But yeah, but they were in every other day with nice clean towels, emptying the bins and stuff. And you can contact them if you want your bed linen changed, or you want your bathroom cleaned. You can contact them, and front desk will send someone up. But tell you the truth, we were too busy having fun in the parks to really let it bother us that much. So Pop, I love it as a resort. It's so bright, it's so kid friendly. I love the food court. I love the Mickey waffles. Yeah, it's a brilliant resort, but the only thing is the noise in the rooms. It is noisy because the soundproofing isn't that great, so you can hear the people above you. You can hear the people walking along the walkways to their rooms. It does die down about midnight, but we had a lot of cheerleading groups in the Pop Hotel because it's one of the value ones, and you can hear them coming back. The morning's not bad. You know, we never got woken up in the morning by noise. It was getting to sleep at night. So if you've got little ones that are light sleepers, you may find it a bit difficult because it is loud. So whereas the Contemporary Resort, we were in the big Bay Lake Tower block, we didn't hear anyone else that night. The soundproofing is so much better. So another thing we weren't too impressed with and we think could be improved was the Genie Plus. Now I can't really judge this properly because we only did it for one day and we didn't buy it till 11 AM at Hollywood Studios, and it was a particularly busy day at Hollywood Studios, so I can't really judge it fairly because it was just an impulse purchase to see what it was all about, and we were only able to reserve the Indiana Jones show. That's all we could do. So I mean, the portion that we saw of it, we weren't particularly impressed, but I know in parks like the Magic Kingdom, people say it works brilliantly, and I can see, because there's so much choice of rides, I can see how it would work better. But yeah, I do miss the old Fast Pass. Bring back Fast Pass. Well, I know that won't happen, but yeah. So Genie Plus again. I think in the UK here we can get an offer where it's included in our holiday and it's at a much reduced rate, and I'd say if you're offered that, do it, because again there is no downtime at Disney now. There is no slow months or seasons. It is busy, yeah, all the time. So yeah, I would give Genie Plus a go if it was included in my holiday as an add-on at a reduced price. I know my friend and fellow Disney vlogger Emma from Memory Maker Mummy, she's actually flown out today, and she's got the Genie Plus and added it onto her holiday, so no doubt she will be able to give more advice on it. She's vlogging her trip, and I'll link her channel down below for you to check it out. Buys. I've just picked a few bits that are my favourite buys. They're not particularly expensive, but I love them. So my first one, I think the camera doesn't can pick it up, as that is the trash can. Let's see if it's blurring. Has it brought it up? Yeah. But it's the trash can. So the Main Street USA trash can, and I managed to get hold of this in the Pop gift shop, but I've heard it's quite difficult to get hold of. So yeah, that made me very happy. Of course, got to have the 50th soap dispenser. Can you see it there? There's a reflection from the lights, but got to have the 50th soap dispenser. It uses the foaming hand soap, but we can get foaming hand soap over here in the UK, so you will be able to refill it once it's done. And that was, I think the trash can was about $13 plus tax. This was $20 plus tax. Another one is the Tupperware, the plastic tub. I saw this, it says sugar on the front, but I don't use it for sugar. But it's just absolutely lovely. And this was $20, and they do another one that says flour on it, that's red and a bit bigger. It's got the vacuum top, and in it I've got my Disney coffees. You see there, my Disney coffees from the room. So it's filled up with Disney coffees that I can't bring myself to open. So they're just normal coffee bags. So in the UK here, we can use them as just normal coffee bags. But that has pride of place in my kitchen. Another thing, the 50th reusable bags. I love them. I use them for my shopping every time I go food shopping. I brought quite a few of them so that if they break or anything, I've still got some more. But yeah, I love them. They do them in 3 different sizes. This is a medium. I also brought a large, which is really quite big, and I brought a small, which I just fold up and I keep it in my handbag, just for buying bits and bobs when I'm just looking around the shops. But yeah, I love these. My last favourite buy, this was actually on the last day before we flew home. This is a print of Epcot. So there we are. Let me see. It was unframed. It didn't come in a frame. This frame's from IKEA and like £7 here in IKEA, and it's by Larry Dotson. And I just loved it. I saw it and fell in love with it. Epcot's my favourite park. And I brought this on the morning that we were travelling home. We went to Disney Springs because our flight isn't till 7 p.m. Saw this. It was $35 plus tax, and it was from the Disney art shop in Disney Springs, over near the Christmas shop, Disney Christmas shop. But yeah, it's just perfect. I actually couldn't have, I was looking out for a print because we were there during Festival of the Arts. Well, we crossed over Festival of the Arts. We went to the last day of Festival of the Arts, and then we went to the first day of the Flower and Garden. So I did look around Festival of the Arts, but couldn't see anything that was kind of perfect. But when I saw this, I was like, I must have that. I absolutely love it. So, and yeah, I framed it when I got home. It's an IKEA frame, and it goes up in my bedroom with my other Disney stuff. But yeah, that's about it for my favourite buys. As I said, there's lots of other little bits we brought. These are Mason's ears, actually. These are Loungefly ears, so they're a little bit more expensive. But I asked if I could borrow them for the video, because my Stars and Stripes ears that I love broke whilst I was out there. My other blue ears that I have, sequin ears, I just find them a bit uncomfortable, like the sequins, where these are nice velvet, leather and velvet. And then my special 50th ears that I had made from a seller of Etsy, I actually gave to a little girl on our going home day. There was a little girl sat with her mum and dad, and I gave them a wipe over with disinfectant wipe, and asked her if she wanted them. Yeah, she was really pleased. So they got to stay in the Magic a little bit longer. But yeah. But yeah, that's it for my my little mini haul of favourite bits. So I just want to say thank you so much for watching our adventures. Please consider subscribing. I've really enjoyed editing the footage, just going over the memories. It's such a nice thing to have, these lovely edited videos, and that's one of the reasons why I started the channel, so that Mason has all these memories, all dated and in the same place that he can look back on. I mean, how amazing's that? I just wish I'd done it sooner. I didn't start vlogging till June 2019 on a little holiday we took down to Cornwall. I wish I'd vlogged the previous year when we went to Florida, because we got married out there, and we went with all the family. So I wish I'd started it then, but never mind. It's started now. We've got kind of 100 videos on the channel. We've got upcoming trips. We're going to do a trip announcement and go over what we've booked and everything, and that'll be coming in late August. We're going to do that after I've finished all the summer vlogs, because we're doing a camping video. We're going up to a theme park here in the UK called Drayton Manor and West Midlands Safari Park. We've also, next week, we've also got a trip to Chesington World of Adventures. a Merlin-owned park, and it's one of our local parks. It's about an hour from us here, and we're going to stay overnight in the Safari Hotel there. So I've got all those bits and bobs coming, and the last video we do of the summer will be our trip announcement for the beginning of next year. We've got a trip booked, our next trip. So and it'll be very different to this one. It's yeah, going to be completely different. So if you've made it this far following along with us, I just want to say again, thank you. These Disney videos have just really gone mad, and I'm now sat here with over 1,100 subscribers, which is just amazing. I love that many people want to watch our little adventures. Yeah, thank you. We will continue to upload weekly, as I said, up until the end of summer. The videos may reduce a bit. We still have things planned, but they may reduce until we then go on our big trip early next year. But yes, thank you again to all the subscribers, all the viewers. Just remember to like any videos that you do enjoy. That really helps the channel out and helps us push us up on the algorithm, the YouTube algorithm, so more people can see our content. And I shall see you in the next vlog.
I want to be there and baby dance the night away. I let my head down if I want.